Ladies and gentlemen, another exciting episode of Fashion Diaries is here with us, and this time we are at the Logical City Tailoring Shop. My name is Ashley ASACHI, and today we are going to show you what your wardrobe should have and not basically must have. Welcome and karibu.
So basically my name is Nelson Mandela, popularly known as the Serious Tailor, or you can also call me the tailor. Either way, article "the" must be involved. I'm the CEO of Logical City, a fashion house in Nairobi, Kenya, and operating across the boards globally. You wanted me to tell you the difference between a designer, a stylist, and a tailor. So the difference between a designer and a tailor, there is not much of a difference between a designer and a stylist. But the difference between a designer and a tailor is that fast forward, one can be two at a go. You can be a fashion designer and a tailor at the same time. And then the fact that you're a fashion designer will automatically make you a stylist, right? But the difference between a designer and a tailor, basically now in our local market, is simple. Tailors repair, produce, and basically they do the stitching, the production bit of the outfit making. Whereas designers come up with different concepts, new concepts of outfits, and they play a huge role in the craftsmanship, you know. So but then there are people of the same catalog within the sphere of tailoring and fashion industry. So they are like sort of brothers and sisters, brothers and brothers, where you don't want to use sisters, and sisters where you don't want to use brothers. There is not much of a difference, except of the fact that when maybe you are dealing with a case whereby one has decided to commit his time and you know, dedication fully into coming up with new creations of outfits, new styles, new designs, and meeting clients and all that kind of stuff. And then he has decided to create another different wing of production where now he has tailors on board who comes in place to now do the actual production of the outfits. They are the now people who are now involved with the stitching bit. Basically that's the difference, but not much of a difference to call really for some special attention, you know.
For you are the tailor.
I am the tailor.
Say article D has
Must be there. Fourth floor. I would write them a proposal, you know. Basically was in the consultancy field. Little did I know that whatever my fiancé saw, the tailor who was working on my suits, or rather the designer, also had seen it. So he also once approached me for the same kind of talk that I have been having back at home. Then I had to think about it on a wider sphere, because now taking it back, having reflections, even when I was in college, most of my friends used to ask me where I used to get my outfits. So I don't know whatever thing that was unique about that, but then those were things that now started reflecting back on me, and then kind of inspired me that, you know what, you can do this. It's something that can really, you resonate well with it. I think then I started thinking long, and now I backdated my thoughts. Even way back in high school, some of the few jokes that my friends could throw around is, don't mess with anything belonging to Nelson but not his shoes, because there's just a way I used to brush my shoes, you know. And once I did that, I never wanted anybody to mess it up with it. So a lot of things inspired. Yeah, the top of the list is that one that I've told you. They say passion, but I think with a fusion of love, you can have passion for something and don't fall in love with it. Yeah, so I love fashion with passion. Yeah. Yeah, because you know, most people in the field as we interact with clients. They would come walking, want a suit. Basically, a suit is not just one like that. A suit comes with a shirt, shoes, socks, tie, lapel pin, pocket filler, and all that kind of stuffs. But we have accessories that they are not must have. They're not conditional. That is what I mean by not must have. But then you should have them for you to really just be logical in the whole aspect of dressing, so that when you walk out of this room, you look like the room you went to, or rather you entered. You understand? Basically, we have the best concept of styling a suit. You might not have the best concept of styling a suit that you are coming to buy from us, because we offer you what is called image rebranding. We assume that when you're coming in, you're coming for image consultation services, and you're coming for an image branding services. So when we are giving you that, we also complement it up with any other thing that should and can complement that suit in accordance with the spectrums of the suit in question. Yeah. A lot of things come in to play a role. First of all, the personality of a person, thing to do with 3 to 4 days to prepare. Actually, it was not even 4. Let me just say 2 to 3 days to prepare. The good thing is that we were able to hack it, and that was the very first video the Jadi music group was releasing, and the release was a success, and it was a banger. And one thing that really stood out for me was the fact that they were able to see the kind of effort that I put in on the line, so that at least the whole thing could come into pass. I remember during the shooting day, I was basically not even with a vest. You know, when push come to shove, desperate moments calls for desperate action. So it was one of those, but it came out as one of the very best. Other than that, quite a number. The most recent one was a wedding I was working for my buddy, a friend called Mbugwa, and a lady called Shiko. The journey started being interesting all the way from how we started the negotiation. She came with a mom, and that was a blessing to me. It's so rare for elderly people to step into offices, especially within the CBD, come all the way from Shags up to here. That was quite of a big thing. It was a big flex, a big blessing to me, considering we value parents, you understand. The whole journey was quite of a success. The whole journey was quite interesting. I met marvelous people, interesting people, created new friends, and even up to the D-Day.
Adventures across the African continent.
See breathtaking wildlife, stunning landscapes,
and out of this world technologies.
Meet incredible scientists
and learn fantastic facts.
Explore, discover, be amazed.
Be part of the next generation of African change makers.
Be a part of Engine, Africa's #1 science discovery program. Yay!
We're learning every day. Let's go! Engine leads the way.
Kurunzi ya kilimo kuimarisha afya na uchumi endelevu katika jamii ni msingi mkubwa wa kipindi Boresha Kilimo. Kipindi hiki kinajikita katika teknolojia ya kisasa, utafiti na ushirikishaji wa wadau wa kilimo kuonyesha shughuli mbalimbali shambani. Kwa suluhu ya utoshelevu wa chakula, tazama Boresha kilimo.
Maelfu na maelfu ya wahamiaji wakiwa na watoto kutoka nchi za Amerika ya Kati wanaendelea kuwasili kwenye mpaka kati ya Marekani na Mexico.
But folks, I'm going. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Ni habari kutoka pembe zote duniani.
People pass vuguvugu. People pass ni idea.
Sazidi ananyonya, hanyonyi vizuri, anakuwa hayuko comfortable.
Jeshi la Jamhuri ya Kidemokrasia ya Kongo linapambana na waasi wa ADF.
Kwa sasa wanatoa wito kwa mashirika, makampuni na vile vituo vya uchukuzi.
Mambo mengi yatakwenda kama yalivyopangwa.
Hapa ni kuna mmoja wa viongozi wa chama cha wavuvi katika eneo hili.
Zaidi tunajaribu kuwapa chanjo ili ina boost ama inanyanyua kinga ya mwili, ndio inaenda kupelekea kupambana na virusi.
Ni Duniani Leo, Jumatatu mpaka Ijumaa, moja kwa moja kutoka VOA Swahili, Washington DC.
Focus on Health is a show that creates awareness on matters health and informs you on various diseases, their causes, treatment, prevention, coping, and support. So join me, Barry Michelle, every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. only on KUTV. You can also follow us on our social media platforms at KUTV Focus on Health on Facebook and also on YouTube, and Health Focus on Instagram, because your health is your wealth. Stay safe and stay healthy.
Some of them are so sensitive and they don't want to be, said or rather called in the media stream. I've worked with very notable people. Yeah, I have worked with someone who has held the position of a speaker in this country. I've worked with someone who has held the position of head of DCI in this country. I've worked with quite a number of CSs. I've worked with governors, many number of governors. Even some of them are current governors. I think for Sakaja, he wouldn't mind. I've worked with Sakaja. I think that was a very big flex for me. Yeah.
How do
Waswahili walisema kitu kimoja, chema cha jiuza kibaya cha jitembeza. Ushanielewa? I believe in good work. My work speaks for itself. The work of logical clothing is work which it's something notable. And I normally say that I would rather work on one suit in a month, but it is one suit that is already, like, you know what, when you walk out of this place and be somewhere in a forum, a conference, or maybe along the streets, it's notable. It's seeable from a distance. It's something that can be seen. The difference is quite notable. So largely we depend, as a company, we depend on referral market. We do not sponsor our ads. We do not run any ads. We do not use any influencers. We do not use any kind of brand or whatever. We are just like logical clothing, a logical city, sorry. Of course, the world. That is a good question because my brother is here. We rebranded because we were acquiring a new partner, a new brother to walk in the journey with. The guy is also here. He's called Barrister Gumba. Maybe perhaps you will also give him some small time to say his perspective and whatever thing that moved him into fashion. He's a guy I met, a homie first of all. But sometimes people can be homies without knowing each other. So along the streets we met. Having met, he told me, shared with him his desires of being a fashion designer and all that kind of stuff. I gave him tips. For the records, he's not the first person I'm giving tips or anything. I've given quite a number of people. There are very many fashion houses standing today out of my... coming in as two people, there was need for a branding. That's number one. Number two, we also felt like Nairobi as a city in terms of dressing was not really. We were talking about logical clothing, but then we wanted to make a city of logics, a city of ideality, a city of technicality. You know, something technical is a little bit different from something ideal, but then all of them sail within the same boat. You understand? So we wanted to build a city of reality in terms of dressing, a city of logics, a city of class, a city of experience, a city of hope, a city of everything beautiful so far as garment making is concerned, style, design, fashion, basically, yeah. We are really many steps ahead. We're moving, but we are behind. We also have to agree. I wouldn't really want to, chest thump. We are behind for obvious reasons, but again, we are also on the right trajectory, I would say. The reason as to why, as a person, Nelson, I would say that we are behind a little bit is because we are still on design, Western African design, and the English or British design, okay? Hardly would you find a Rihanna, that's completely, feeding from Western, or rather the European, or rather the United States American industry or something. Some also come with something, maybe something that was won by Davido, whichever. I don't know his name well. So I think we need to start embracing and then inculcating the culture of at least us building our own thing. The moment we will start feeding on our own creativity, there is nothing new. Both in fashion, both in music, both in politics, there is nothing new within the global sphere. All these things, these are repetitions of creativities that had been done way time before. All that we are doing is just to beautify, improve, and make them perhaps look better. Yeah, we can create our own. We have our own things. It's only that.
Join part one of our conversation today with Logical City Tailoring Shop. Be sure to catch me on part two of the conversation, same time, same amazing show. Don't miss out.
Focus on Health is a show that creates awareness on matters health and informs you on various diseases, their causes, treatment, prevention, coping, and support. So join me, Barry Michelle, every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. only on KUTV. You can also follow us on our social media platforms at KUTV Focus on Health on Facebook and also on YouTube, and Health Focus on Instagram, because your health is your wealth. Stay safe and stay healthy.
This program is rated GE. Content carried in here is suitable for general family viewing.